Well, there's two sides. If you're going to build an Airbnb business, you need to be very mindful of this. But if you're just looking to do Airbnb as like a house hacking way, or if it's your primary residence and you're thinking, hey, we go out of town like 3 months out of the year, let's Airbnb it while we're gone, it's really not going to affect you because all these ordinances that are being placed, like Vegas, for example, they did it because they get so much money from their casinos that if they drove away a lot of business for the casinos, they would obviously get hit really hard. So what they did is they said it has to be owner occupied, meaning that you live there for X amount of days during the year, or that you actually live there right now and you're just renting out a room or renting out an extra unit on the property. So those people will never really be hurt by it. But if you are wanting to build a business, the number one thing that I would look for is, does your city have regulations that protect the landlords or protect the manager that is going to be doing Airbnb? So a lot of people say, oh no, Fresno is getting either permits or a business license. Again, it's not really like certain what exactly they're getting, but I think it's going to push away a lot of people that don't really understand the Airbnb model. And the people that are just kind of doing this half-assed and kind of like, oh, it's just a hobby for me, I think it's going to push them away versus like me. I'm excited about that because what I see from that is Fresno is saying, hey, we see what you're doing and we're okay with it, but we just want it to be legit. And so another thing is like in Newport Beach, I brought that one up earlier, but I've got a really good friend of mine who has a $4 million business in Airbnb in Newport Beach where he just does rental arbitrage. He doesn't own a single property. And he's going in there and he's basically, again, having to pay the city to rent this thing out. So the city of Newport Beach is never going to shut that down because they're getting paid millions of dollars every single year to allow these short-term rentals to happen. And through permits getting paid by the city.